Do the windows of your C4 Corvette wiggle? A lot of people's do. In fact, mine do. If I grab them, I can wiggle it back and forth. So I started investigating what's going on. Now, I know I have the early window regulators for a C4, and what I found is that my wiggle, I can do nothing about. However, I'll show you things that might be creating yours to wiggle more than what it could or what it should. What I found is down here, you'll see where it's wiggling, if you can see it on the video, is just right here where the bracket is simply worn. So there's absolutely nothing that I can do about that except replace the window regulator. This being the old belt type, whenever it breaks, I'll update it to the scissor type for the later C4s. However, there are some things that you can do to fix it if it's more than just simply worn pieces on yours. Two spots particularly, three really I suppose, is the one, make sure that your bolts are tight that are holding your your window regulator to the glass itself. You're going to find three different bolts. You're going to find one here. There's actually another one hidden, this with the window in the up position. You have an access hole for one there. What you can't see is there's another one right under here. Let me show you. You can see there's two of those. And then in this square access hole, there's the third one. Make sure that those are tight. Now, don't go cranking down on these crazy, but it should be pretty good and snug. Do remember though that it is glass that you're working with inside of there, so they should be very snug. I opened mine up today and they weren't real snug, so got those snugged up. That helped mine a lot. Two other points. This right here. This is going to be what stops the front from going up too far, but if it's out of adjustment, it is going to create front wiggle. And then on the back, these are your typically your micro adjusters on the front. Mine were also loose, and so you want to make sure that those are tight also. So make sure that these points are all nice and snug in the correct adjusting position to reduce that wiggle. Let me review it with you. You got the two bolts that are back inside of there. You've got these two bolts. So there's four bolts in this section. Moving forward, we've got the one bolt there. We have one bolt right there. Make sure that all of those are nice and tight and in proper adjustment, and that will reduce the window wiggle. And if yours is like mine and you can't do anything because it's just worn parts, well, the day it breaks, put in that new window regulator, or before it breaks, if you've got some cash laying around, get the job done. It's not a bad job, just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of elbow grease, and you can have your windows working properly. That's it for now. Have a great day. Hope your project goes well.